was working in the 105 squad, going over the cases from the night before, when across our desk comes a missing person, Mr. Rodriguez, a father of 2 children, 2 grown children, not married, and he has a regular routine, and all of a sudden, in the middle of his routine, he just disappears. So we take the case, we go to the house, we interview the son and the daughter, ask them tons and tons of questions. Does he have a girlfriend? No. Do you have any fights or disputes with anybody that you know of? No.
What does your dad do for a living?
They didn't want to tell us at first. Well, you know what? You want us to help your father. We got to start talking to people. What does he do?
Just my dad's a loan shark, so. Your dad's a loan shark?
Okay. There's plenty of loan sharks, especially in New York. Can you describe your father for us? Sure, and here's a picture. Okay. The guy was tiny. And because he's a tiny, quiet man, and he's a loan shark, he needs somebody to collect his money. He's called the enforcer. Describe him? Yeah. He is 6'3", 6'6", 6'8", somewhere around there, close to 400 pounds. I go, well, hold on. No way. Do you know where this enforcer lives? Yes. So we got the address. We knock on the door, and a female answers. She is totally upset. Totally upset. She goes, my husband just told me that he killed Mr. Rodriguez. I go, really? Do you know any other, when did this happen? Well, he didn't say. Well, how'd he do it? He didn't say. Would you mind? We take it back to the precinct. We want to get your statement. She goes, okay. We back up off the property, park down the block, and we sit and wait. Usual cars going up and down the street, nothing in particular. And we see this one van coming at us. I said, that's the enforcer. Well, how do you know? Because it's tilted on one side, and he's driving, and that's the side it's tilted on. We zip up, jump out, identify ourselves. We need you to come with us. Do I have to? Yes. Do it the easy way or the hard way. But it turns out, and I find this all the time, the bigger the guy, the more quiet and calm they are. We get him back to the precinct. We bring him upstairs. We sit him down in a room, nice and comfortable. This was the easiest confession ever. Apparently, this thing was weighing on his mind for weeks, and it was just eating at him. Because even though he's big and tremendous, he never really had to hurt anybody. He says, well, I'm a heavy gambler, and as time went on, I would gamble more and more, and then I started borrowing money from my boss, Mr. Rodriguez. And I owed him so much money, he was getting angry because the interest rate, the VIG, was so high, and I wasn't paying him back.
You needed it as a friend, right? I gave it to you, and I expect it back the same way I gave it to you.
What does Robert do? He pulls out a .22 out of his pocket.
I'm gonna get it to you.
I'm not here to play games with you. You know what happens to people that don't pay.
Now, I know everybody who's a cop, detective, and in law enforcement know what a .22 looks like. This is a .38. Let's make it safe. A .22 is about this big. And I'm thinking to myself, how do you get his big hand to the trigger, to pull the trigger? He said, I panicked. I didn't know what to do. He says, I took some cloth from the back seat. I wiped the blood off the windshield because the blood splattered, wiped the steering wheel down, and he looks in the back seat and he sees a hat. So he takes this hat and he puts it on Mr. Rodriguez, who is now dead. He goes, well, I drove off the main area, and then I just got on the main highway and I started driving. Where were you going? He goes, I have no idea. He goes, you better put the seatbelt on him. Now he's driving upstate. Now he's going through toll booths, and he didn't have Easy Pass, so he's paying the toll booth clerk, and every time he would go through a toll booth, he's like, I hope they don't see, I hope they don't see. So he's driving upstate, and he doesn't know where to go. So he pulls over to the side of the road, just so he can get his bearings. So he comes up with the bright idea that he's gonna bury the body upstate in the woods in a desolate area. He's looking for something to dig with, opens the trunk of the car. Lo and behold, there's a shovel. Mr. Rodriguez has a shovel in his car. Wow. Digs a shallow grave, takes the body, puts him in, takes the weapon, throws it in, covers up the grave, and drives off. And he's thinking, there's still evidence in this car. You know, I can't get all the blood up. And they're gonna be looking for his car. What do I do? Ah, bright idea. Let's burn it. We get his confession down on paper, and we ask him, we need you to come with us and show us where this body is. We have emergency service up there, and they started the digging. And when they finally got down to where the body is, the body was covered with maggots. And everybody's getting sick to the stomach from the smell. And I said, all right, we're gonna take, you know, the enforcer, we're gonna take him in our car, we'll bring him back to the precinct, and we're gonna lodge him for court. Oh no, boss says, we'll take him. You take the clothing, the maggots, the shoes, the socks, the hat, the gun, you take all that in your car. I'm like, oh my God, really? Yes. The smell was horrendous. Stunk for hours on the drive back to New York. We rolled the windows down, helped a little bit, not enough. We get back to the precinct, we bring it to the desk officer. He's like, no, don't want it here. Get rid of it. I don't want it. That stinks. Get it out of my station house. Grab all the clothing, the maggots. We ran up to the roof. There's a clothesline. It's perfect. You know, one guy will stay here overnight, guard the door, chain of evidence. And now the enforcer is doing 20 years to life in upstate New York. This is what you call murder, dirty laundry style in New York City.